Why would he be mad?
And it's brought to you by EA Sports.
No, he just
It's
sent the link.
49ers and the Lions
He
on
sent the link.
Sunday night.
It started spamming.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well.
Evades the tackler and has some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Williams, the man in motion left. Play action. It's Goff. This is caught by Williams. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Purdy from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 45-yard punt and a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it.
Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. So here come the Lions now. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball. There's ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on, and how often does that team that had been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you've got the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. He's got right on the short throw. Sheds off the tackle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Goff now looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Goff now looks to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's right. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Goff throwing again. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Samuel in motion. Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 9. Debo going in motion left. Now Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air again. Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Goff now to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not the way you envision television things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is gone. Right side to Williams. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They'll run with Gibbs. Oh, nice move. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Gibbs again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Samuel in motion. Purdy now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. Deebo going in motion left. Shotgun now with Purdy. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Purdy looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Out of the gun, Goff. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off play action. Here's Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
It's fourth down.
And take it right on the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And that will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Samuel in motion. Purdy will look to throw again here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now at Ford Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Debo going in motion left. Out of the gun, Purdy. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Back to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Samuel in motion. On 2nd and goal. Purdy. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Debo Samuel from 6 yards away. And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now for Moody. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Back to throw. Goff. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Room here to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. In motion goes Patrick. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Now it's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a third down and 3.
He's on the line behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, Goff. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. They might want to mix something up defensively, because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the one touchdown score to this point. Deebo going in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this down inside the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. This one caught by Kittle. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 10. A little over a minute to go. Now it's Goff. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. Goff now to throw. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.